very early, Clark, but some teams off to a blistering start.
Well, my motto, Brian, is that you can enjoy it and should while it lasts. Everybody's going to hit some air pockets and turbulence at some point. It's how you navigate that determines the outcome of your season.
Here are the starters for Houston. At small forward and power forward, it's Brooks and Smith. Green out there with Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now here's Green. And he banks in the layup.
When you try to check Green in pick and roll action, you've got to stop him first.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. We talked about how Alperen Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game, and if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Clark, what catches your eye about Jalen Green at a fundamental level?
Well, it starts with his pure explosiveness. That just jumps out at anybody because he's jumping over everybody, okay? The way he can get up and down the floor and hang and lift, and that's what stands out, his athleticism. And he's he's actually rounding off some of the rough edges in his game that makes him kind of scary as we go forward.
Sacramento has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. And the Kings with another three.
Yeah, this is the kind of confidence you love seeing. Murray not thinking twice at all about firing away.
Green against Fox. And it's hammered home by Green.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
Sabonis. It's good on the putback.
Sabonis is simply relentless on the boards, doing a nice job getting that second chance basket.
And there's the foul. It's on Malik Monk. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Fox against Green. Oh, Fox with a steal.
A sloppy pass. Have to be more precise than that.
Can't get it to fall.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Oh,
man.
Oh,
What a punch that was.
bad intentions.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day.
Oh, they get it again.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And there's the call on Dylan Brooks.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul of the game. Here's DeRozan. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
The 6'7" native of Compton, DeMar DeRozan, getting it done. Great strength there.
That's good from DeRozan. Rockets trail by 6. Outside, Green. On the wing, Thompson. Green, a screen. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
Now here's Smith. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Launches a three. Knocks it down from distance.
Oh, what range this kid has. I mean, this proves Smith's ceiling is sky high.
Here's Fox. And Fox powers it home.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team. Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
The Kings leading. Fox left side. takes a three. It's rebounded by Şengün.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Brooks with it. Now guarded by Monk. Back to Smith. Green for three. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Hey, this team has great confidence in Green's ability to connect from deep. It's really about getting him quality looks.
And it's Fox with the jam.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Back to DeRozan. He's off on the layup. Brooks from outside. Oh, it goes! He got it off in time!
How about that one at the buzzer?
And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for Houston. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back with you shortly. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, what do you think about the Rockets?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Fox and Monk make up the backcourt. The duo inside. It's Murray and Sabonis. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Here's Green. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green.
3rd in rebounding, 5th in opponent field goal percentage, and they earned a place in the top 5 for fast break points. This squad really knew how to make the most of the open court and punish their opponents in transition.
And as you said, a great year for them on the glass. They battled down low. Thompson, rebound by Sacramento. This is the first they're seeing of Houston.
They won the season series last year, and on paper, it looks like they should do it again.
You're right. They're the better team. I mean, they expect to win this matchup. We'll see if they can take care of business tonight.
Such a wide open look. Sabonis has got 5.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Pass to Brooks. Monk with a steal. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Rockets showing improvement. Head coach Ime Udoka said, quote, when you rely on your young guys, you're constantly trying to instill habits that'll carry them for the rest of their careers. It's mistakes and tendencies you have to try to break continually. Just staying positive. You see glimpses of how close we can be.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. Well, Brad, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space. Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
Oh, De'Aaron Fox finishing in transition. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Kings.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
Murray with it, guarded by Smith. Sabonis against Brooks. And Sabonis gets it to go. Sabonis has got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, a big body Sabonis might have range, but put him inside and let him eat.
And it's Green missing. The Kings lead by 7. Here's DeRozan. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Amin Thompson.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Thompson in the post. Monk covers. And slammed it home. And A chance at another point at the line.
Second personal foul.
Malik Monk picks one up. Houston shooting their first free throw in this game.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Smith no good. On offense, here are the Kings. They're on a 15-5 run. Well, Grant, in the spring of 2024, a remarkable streak ended. Domantas Sabonis had recorded 61 consecutive double-doubles.
Yeah, it was the longest streak since the merger back in 1976. Now, Sabonis has led the NBA in rebounding multiple years. Plus, he has averaged 8 assists in a season, so that is big-time production.
And he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Green for three.
I love how Fox defends with urgency. He works hard to stay on top of the shooter. His struggles this quarter are self-evident, and the team just continues to suffer for it.
Fox gets it to go inside.
You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
Rockets trail by 9. Here's Green. Out to Thompson. There's 45 seconds left in the second quarter. The three, Smith. Counted from distance. Smith's got 6 points.
Yeah, looking so comfortable out there on the perimeter. Smith has really invested in getting this shot dialed in.
Murray passes to Sabonis. They kick it out to Murray. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis. 11 points in the game.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
A throwback wing. Dylan Brooks is very comfortable working down low.
Fox for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Here's Green. Smith outside. Pass to Brooks. With 1 on the clock. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
Checking out the Kings, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes, and then you have subtle changes. Everything in preparation for this moment.
And now, time to talk about this game. What a solid start for the Sacramento Kings. Well, that's it for us.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Kings on top. They lead by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Kick it off the second half. Here's Ime Udoka's 5. Jock Landale is out there with Cam Whitmore. Then it's Aaron Holiday. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Eason in at the 3. Blocked! And the call will be against Fred VanVleet.
Fred VanVleet.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Houston on D. It's a 5-point game. Herder gets the bucket.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
VanVleet scanning the floor. Here's the 3. Rebound by Sacramento. They'll be off to Portland for a meeting with the Trailblazers after this one. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you got to push it and push it every time.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Making a change here. Green is checked in. And let's take a look now at how the shots have been divided up between 3s and 2s for the Kings.
And this has been an efficient offensive performance so far. Great job mixing in just enough of the long-range shot in there.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
BA, Fred VanVleet said, I've been a leader on pretty much every team that I've ever played for. I'm a leader in life. It's just something you either have or you don't. Something you got to work at. Some guys will gravitate towards it, and some won't. Brian, is it that simple?
Well, I think most of his teammates value what he has to say, for sure. Shot clock at 6. Here's Lynn. Second chance shot. And the layup is up and in. And now a 12-point Sacramento lead.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
You know, Grant and VanVleet, they've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. VanVleet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. No wonder nothing seems to faze him.
Herder can't hit.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
Pass to Whitmore. From deep. Here's Easton, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. If you look at rebounding rate, Tari Eason is one of the best in the NBA, Clark.
Yeah, you think about rate. Basically looks at what percentage of rebounds do you get while you're on the floor, and Eason is prolific in terms of boards per minute. Uses his 6'8" frame well. He's gobbling up rebounds at well under 1 every 3 minutes. That's a lot of heavy lifting there, folks.
And here's VanVleet. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Down by 12. A clear look for Green. Ellis with a rebound.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
There's the 3. No good there.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Whitmore. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Whitmore's gotten 4 this quarter.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
Yep, that one's good. And there's 1:38 left in the third quarter of the game. The 3. And it's Eason with the 3. Eason's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Kings lead by 9. Here's Ellis. Pass to McDermott. Here's Ellis. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Ellis has got 6.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Here's Whitmore outside. Len pulls it in.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. They climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
And after putting it down, he angles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that. I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Herder. Pulls it from the top of the key. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Herder's got 5 points in the quarter. Rockets trail by 12. Van Vliet outside. Screen by Eason. Van Vliet, the pass to Eason. Here's Ellis. Fires the three. And so it's Sacramento going into the break up 12. We hear teams talk about. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Sacramento leading by 12. Perimeter is filled up by Monk and DeRozan. The duo inside. It's Murray and Sabonis. And it's Fox in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Here's Green. The flush. Jalen Green.
Well, we're seeing validation as to why Green went 2nd overall in the draft. He's got a unique ability to score the ball.
Sabonis outside. Here's DeRozan. Rockets with a rebound. Thompson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Green. Wow, Green with the flush.
Once he takes flight, Green can make some incredible moves in the air.
Fox goes in, and it's Fox with the jam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And here's Green from the arc. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it.
Sacramento ball.
Sacramento leading by 12. Now Fox. The 3 is up. Sabonis, the pass to Fox. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Thompson. And he drops it in from the low post.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Fox, the pass to Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
Murray against Smith. 5 on the clock. Lets it fly. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Keegan Murray.
And this kind of cunning is what Smith needs in the league. Putting the defender off balance with a pump fake.
And so he hits both.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Here's Fox. A ferocious throwdown by Fox.
Fox never afraid to take it right at the defense on the drive. Excellent display of speed there.
Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
My goodness. Amen Thompson making a statement at the hoop.
Here's Sabonis. Kicks it to DeRozan. Fox feeling it out a bit. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th now. Green with the defensive effort. Brooks outside. Over DeRozan. And Brooks with a basket on the assist from Green.
Nice to see such unselfish play from Green, putting the team ahead of himself.
And Fox powers it home.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
DeRozan for 3, drains the triple. And the Kings lead by 13.
I love the shot preparation DeRozan shows there. Ready before he caught it.
Brooks. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Just magnificent. I mean, he punishes the D for a lackluster effort.
They look a little disorganized there. The result is an emphatic jam.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
Here's Fox into the lane. And a nice finish on the layup. Fox has got 10 points in just the second half.
The handles of Fox, nasty. Remarkable at carving through the defense and creating shot opportunities for himself.
And it's Brooks missing. Sacramento leading by 13.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Kings.
The coaching staff has to be happy with the way they've limited their turnovers here.
Yeah, BA, that's hashtag facts. Just tremendous patience and self-control.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for De'Aaron Fox.
And his activity level on defense, self-evident, racking up steals, deflections. I mean, he was a handful tonight.
Domantas Sabonis, so versatile, brings so much to his position. He scores, he passes, rebounds, and defends at a high level.
And Houston making a change here. Brooks is checked in. Brooks a screen on Monk. And it's Eason penetrating. Outside for Brooks. Monk with a steal. Outside Murray. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Monk is good for 3. And the Kings lead by 20.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Pass to Sabonis. The basket's good off the assist from Fox.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And there's the call on Jalen Green. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
So it's the Kings winning this one easily. We saw 2 different teams.
Very young, Greg. What are you looking forward to this year?
Oh, well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. The wingmen, White and Levine. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. And it's Giddey in at the 1.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Fox with it, now guarded by Vucevic.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Giddey not messing around when he gets in close like that.
Fox against Giddey. Sabonis. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Levine feeling it out a bit. And Levine with the slam.
Well, that was impressive. There are only a few players in the league who can pull that off.
Hey, Coach, one area the Bulls can struggle with, defending the outside shot.
Yeah, Kevin, they've been very poor the last few seasons on that front. Not closing out, missing assignments. It's strange because they were once elite in that regard under Donovan.
DeRozan with it. He's picked up by White. No coverage that time. Fox has got 7 points in the game.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
And over the years, Levine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
Wide open look here for Murray. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Well, look, this is how you want to start every game. 5 for 5. Come on.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, Mike Brown and I got a chance to talk a little while ago. We discussed the prospect of facing off against Zach LaVine. Coach said Zach is an uber athlete, can jump out of the gym, but he also has such a nice three-point shot that makes LaVine a headache. We'll switch up who's guarding him as the game progresses. Of course, LaVine can beat you so many different ways. That'll be fun to watch tonight. Guys?
Thank you, David. And here's LaVine, following the three-pointer by Malik Monk. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Yeah, just powerful stuff from Vucevic.
Sacramento's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Fox, no good. Bulls have gone a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point. For 3, Levine. He can't hit that time.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Fox against Giddey. Here's White. Off target with his 3. The Kings leading. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That's his first foul. Lonzo Ball is checked in for the Bulls.
Bulls substitution. Number 2.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Boy, Fox is so quick off the floor.
Bulls trail by 4. Ball with it. Outside, Levine. Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. Shot clock at 5. To the inside. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Well, defending Vucevic, it's rough and tumble.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
From past the arc, Levine's shot is off. Kings leading now by 5. 44 seconds left here in the first quarter. Back to Fox. Drives to the hoop for 3. Kept alive by Sacramento. Monk, the pass to DeRozan. Murray kicks to DeRozan. Murray, a screen on Levine. And it's DeRozan missing. Bulls trail by 5. Takes a 3. Levine's shot is off. Pass to Sabonis. Murray for 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And for the Kings guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
So on the floor for Chicago to start the second quarter. Levine and Williams up in the forward position. Lonzo Ball out there with Kobe White. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Levine. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
That's such a tough finish. Levine with outstanding focus to score through contact.
You know, Stan, as productive as Zach Levine has been, you get the sense he wants to compete for titles. He wants more than just the individual stuff.
Yeah, and especially, Kevin, at this point in his career, it just hasn't all worked for the teams he's been on yet, but he's still got some time to figure it out.
Yeah, he does. Here's Monk, following the basket by Lonzo Ball. For 3, Murray, rebounded by Vucevic.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
White finds Vucevic. Back to White. Back to Vucevic. Over Monk. It's hauled in by the Kings. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
And both of these sides were fighting tooth and nail for a playoff spot and split their season series at 1 apiece.
Now, here's Monk, coming off a solid outing against Minnesota. Sabonis, no good.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Domantas Sabonis set the longest double-double streak in over half a century last season with 61 straight double-doubles. He said it's awesome to be mentioned with the greats. It's my job as a big man to get rebounds and to finish. At the end of the day, you're just out there to win. Kevin?
Thank you, David. That double-double streak was a blast to watch. Historic in so many ways. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Murray.
Bulls ball.
And a chance now to look at the schedule for Chicago. On Friday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Boston Celtics. Then on Monday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets.
And that game against the Pacers, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
Here's Monk after the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. Monk, the pass to Sabonis. They need this one. Outside for Murray. Takes the 3. And Vucevic pulls it down. Bulls trail by 3. Here's Williams. On On the wing, Levine tries again, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Levine getting quick with it that time, changing it up.
DeRozan with a screen for Fox. Traps in the tray. Fox has got 14 points for the game. And Greg, you talk about toughness, a compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now here's Levine. He's got 11. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Levine's got 6 points in the quarter.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Here's Fox. He's got 16. Here he goes, and it's Fox with the jam.
He is a blur. I mean, Fox obviously skilled at breaking down the defense, coupled with his athleticism and size. Boy, he is a terror.
Now here's Levine. 8 points his last outing. There's 39 seconds left in the first half. Clock at 6. From outside, off the mark.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Nice hustle there. You can count on DeRozan for this. He works so tirelessly as a scorer.
And the Kings pushing it up now. Open shot by Murray. Buries the jumper to finish the break. Murray's got the lead up to 8 now for Sacramento. Ball against Monk. Ball with the bucket. 6 points for him.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Fox. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Sacramento with a 6-point lead at the end. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
I've seen more stops in All-Star games. What do they call it, guys? Oh, yeah, Matador defense. They're just letting scorers go by.
Olé! And there's more NBA action and that is it for half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Ellis is out there with Kevin Huerter. Then it's Doug McDermott. Then it's Trey Lyons. And it's Len in at the center. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. Bulls trail by 6. Here's Smith. And that one is good.
Jalen Smith.
Sacramento's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Pass to Len. Banked in off the glass. And the Kings lead by 6.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Here's Dosunmu. The Kings getting the bucket, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Really nice job there by Buzelis. Already sees the floor at a high level.
Here's Ellis to the paint. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession.
And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Huerter. Some last season stats for him. Last year averaged 10 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists.
Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but you'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
Yeah, look, it's not about being a stat stuffer. It's about being a guy coaches can count on and an asset to the team as a whole.
Sacramento with the ball. After the Bulls picking up a basket just moments ago. Smith against Len. Pass to McDermott. Over Buzelis. Here's Len, and the dunk by Len.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Giddey against Ellis. Now Giddey. He has 6. 4 on the shot clock. There's the drive. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And I love watching Giddey take it strong to the basket. The D has got to be aware of it.
Ellis surveying the D. Pass to Herter. Smith with the defensive effort. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They trail by 1. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Now here's McDermott. Kings moving the ball around. And it's slammed in by Ellis.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there. Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
Here's Giddey. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Just couldn't be denied there. Giddey was willing to fight to get that one to fall.
Chicago shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with. And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Now here's Giddey. 10 points for him. Great. And that one is off. Great defense that time from Ellis. Sacramento leading by 3. And the layup falls. Ellis has got 4 points in the quarter.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
And here is Dosunmu. Chicago needs to get a shot off. Smith. Sacramento grabs the miss.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing. Really keeping things simple.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. 8-point game. Here's Giddey. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Kicks it out to Ellis. Lets it go from deep. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Sacramento Kings holding on to an 8-point lead. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was.
We should never get beat like that in transition.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So for Chicago right now, the guard set is Giddey and White. Levine and Williams up in the forward position. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. Now here's Giddey. That one drops for him.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Fox kicks to Sabonis. Out to DeRozan. Sabonis' screen on Levine. DeRozan inside. Guarded by Levine. Nice D from Levine. Bulls trail by 6. Williams looking over the floor. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. They get a hand on it. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. On the wing, Levine. DeRozan defending. Monk against White. Back to Levine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3. Monk grabs the board.
Sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
Fires for 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. White, wide open. He fires. They get it back. The deep 3 from Levine. And again, Chicago. No good. Kings leading now by 6. Now, here's Fox. He takes it in, and it's Fox with the jam.
I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now. An exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
Now here's White. And they pick up 2. White's got his first points in this one.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Here's Levine. After the basket by D. Out of the rafters, he punched it in!
Are you kidding me? Well, taking it into his own hands right there. Levine doing a great job getting to the rim.
Now, here's Fox.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
The kick out to Sabonis. Back to Fox. Kings moving the ball around. On its way from DeRozan for 2. And Vucevic pulls it down. And so Levine will bring it up now for Chicago. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points.
Those are huge points from Levine. Stepping up.
Outside, Fox. A shot by Sabonis. Nobody around. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. And the Kings lead by 5. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Just out for a 3-point play. That one on Monk.
Cold stuff there from Josh Giddey. Big time shot in the moment.
Free throw good from Giddey.
A great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, I hope you guys attacking like he did there.
The kick out to Sabonis. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Sabonis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
More and more, this team counts on Sabonis to provide what it needs.
Levine sets the screen for White.
Well, he's the guy they want with the ball when it matters. White takes pride in that.
Kings have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Out to DeRozan. The wide open look here for Fox. Another 3 for Sacramento.
And that's Fox saying, I'm the top dog here. You need a big basket, you come to me.
White. Kick out to Levine. Williams, a screen on DeRozan. Levine dishes to Williams. It counts! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Well, when Levine looks to pass, it makes him so much more valuable.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. Down low. Yes!
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Here's White. Connects from downtown.
Well, what I want to know, where is the communication defensively?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he is unable to get the second one. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Murray. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
And only one choice here. They need a three. I'm sure he's going to sub in all of his best shooters. Under 2 seconds remaining. It has to be a catch-and-shoot three if they hope to tie it.
There's Ball with the three. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. Thank you, David. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. So for
welcomes... NBA season just getting started here. Still some jitters for the rookies on these teams, RJ.
It takes time for rookies to really feel at home in an NBA game. The first few, though, they move like a blur.
And the starting group for Chicago. Levine and Williams are the two forwards. Kobe White out there with ball. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
I love seeing Ball be aggressive on offense, good at knowing when to take initiative.
Ball against Green. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Chicago with the ball. Şengün with a steal. On the wing, Brooks. Green against Ball. Eason a screen on Ball. Green for three. Knocks down the long J.
Okay, that's some impressive range from Green. Daring the defense to cover him that far out, but look, he can have that.
Here's Levine. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that.
That kind of aggressiveness, that's what you want to see more from Ball.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. And one of their main defensive focuses, Nikola Vucevic. Coach telling me that Vuce has the big body, plus he can really shoot it. But they really emphasized boxing him out. Nikola is great at converting misses into second chance points. Boxing out. It's back to the basics, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Good on the bucket.
And looks like Smith is already getting stronger. He's looking to add some muscle, and that finish through contact is a great sign.
Back comes Houston in transition.
That is a tough contest-worthy move. Green just putting on a show right there.
Ball. And Ball throws it down.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Outside White. Pass to Ball. Vucevic, a screen on Green. Shot clock at 5. Takes the 3. And Lonzo Ball hit from deep. Ball's got 9.
Woo, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball.
Chicago.
That's his first foul of the game.
Lonzo Ball. First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 1:59 left to play in the first quarter. Eason, pass to Smith. Smith with a screen on Williams. Eason can't get it to go. Chicago trailing here. Tari Eason is seen by some as a player on the rise, Richard. Things are coming together for him.
Yeah, his game is evolving along with his confidence. When young players put in work, they are going to get better, and that's what Eason has done.
The Bulls have got all 6 shots to fall in the first. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game.
The Rockets have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Pass to Green. Shoots over ball. Chicago with a rebound.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Levine finds Vucevic. The kick out to Williams. Ball outside. Off the mark there with a 3.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Green, the pass to Şengün. On the wing, Brooks. He's guarded by White. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Such a tenacious competitor. When Brooks looks to score inside, he is so skilled at finding ways to draw contact.
And Brooks drops them both.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the first. Outside White. Şengün with a steal. Inside. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Wow. Smith going for a slam. He wants everyone to know that he's arrived.
Ball against Green. White for 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And he's good on the second. Here's Levine. Fires for 3. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the Houston Rockets. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Rockets?
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
And for Chicago, let's take a look. White and Levine are out on the wings. Williams and Vucevic are inside. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. And Şengün throw it down.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Neither side willing to relent.
That's led to 8 lead changes and a bunch of drama already.
Smith no good. Chicago leading. And the call will be against Alperen Şengün. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Ball against Green. And there's the call on Jalen Green. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Levine. Pick by Vucevic. Brooks against Levine. 4-3. Oh, that was a bomb from Levine.
Give props to Levine. He continues to extend his range, becoming a sharpshooter in this league.
Şengün, the screen. Here's Brooks. Pass to Şengün. And here's Smith. Eason with the ball. Puts up a 3. Knocks it down from distance. Eason's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. And down it goes. 2 points. And the Bulls lead by 3. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
Yeah, they've also started out on fire from mid-range. We'll see if they continue to that approach as the game goes on.
Now here's Green, coming off 41 points last game out.
Let me tell you this, if you got a vertical leap of 40 inches like Green, you're just going to be able to glide to the rim like that.
Ball outside. Pass to Vucevic. Outside for Levine. Just 4 to shoot. Vucevic, a screen on Brooks. Here's Levine for 3. And the Bulls get it back. Vucevic, the pass to Williams. Outside White. Second chance effort. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Tari Eason.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
This is his second trip to the line in the game. Well, Richard, during his 5th year in the NBA, Kobe White had a breakout season.
Doubling his numbers, B.A., averaging around 20 points and 5 assists per game. Kobe's always been a great defensive player, but it's his offensive production that has really improved.
Now here's Smith. 8 points in his last time out. Eason, pass to Şengün. By Williams. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce. The explosive Zach LaVine.
The lob, the finish, just a textbook alley-oop. And Levine, his bounce, his athleticism, it kind of pays off in these moments.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And with a pause in the action, here we have the best rebounding team from last year. Houston, 4th.
Last year, they had a very physical aspect of the game down. They were a very tough team to keep off the boards.
Green with the ball. He's picked up by Levine. Smith against Williams. Brooks a screen on Williams. Houston with another miss. Here's Chicago now. They're on a 16-7 run. On up the court. And Vucevic slams it in.
When he's within range, Vuce is going at the rim, and he's going at it hard.
Here's Easton. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. And Paul will bring it up here for the Bulls. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Chicago shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. And that one falls for Ball.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Rockets trail by 11. Green for 3. Look at Green showing off his range.
This brings him to 3 total makes from the arc, with just 1 in this half so far.
Chicago's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Levine can't hit.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Smith against Levine. Launches it. Smith no good.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not helping things. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Bad foul. That's not who you want to send to the line.
Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he makes the first.
Just solid from the line. Levine shoots a high volume and a high percentage from the free throw line, that is the combination you want.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out. Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Houston shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
White, the pass to Levine. Over Easton. Gets a hand on it. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. Chicago ahead, up 9. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
Taking a look here at Chicago, they don't get their home opener until next game. But tonight, they start this new season on the road, kind of like Kenny.
All right, looking back now at that first half, we just saw some obstacles to overcome for the Rockets. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Boy, it's been quite a game for Lonzo Ball.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
Green out there with Whitmore. Then it's Jock Landale. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Thompson in at the shooting guard position. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. And it's in there. Craig's got his second basket.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
VanVleet against Giddey. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
Now here's Thompson. That one goes. Count it. He's got 5.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. VanVleet against Giddey. 6 to shoot. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Kept alive. Craig passes to Smith. Back to Craig. DeSumo outside. Lets it go from deep. Goes up again. And Smith lays it up and in. And the Bulls lead by 11.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Here's Thompson. Goes back up. Shots blocked.
When it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got great timing.
And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
To the paint. Here's Craig. Oh, sweet move. And he lays it in. Craig's got 6 points in the quarter. And so it's VanVleet with it. He brings it up for Houston. It's a 13-point game. Buzelis grabs the board.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
Yeah, and you're not going to just have the green light for long if you're chucking out bombs like that.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. And there's the call on Dillon Brooks. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Dosunmu, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
KBA, well, the Rockets got a lot more organized with Coach Ime Udoka and their veteran additions, including point guard Fred VanVleet, who said it's just having that poise and presence to slow things down and get guys where they need to be. Rein it in, get some structure, and maximize these guys' potential. BA?
Allie, a great floor general. Thanks for that. Just 5 to shoot. Craig. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds in the game. And one guy who's just scratching the surface of his potential, Jabari Smith.
Yeah, he's still very young, still gaining strength. But his upside on both ends is enormous.
And there's the call on Tari Eason. That'll be a second foul of the game. So Chicago ends up going with a new group.
Substitution on the court.
Ball against Green. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Williams has got 5.
Such a good facilitator. Ball has nice touch on that pass.
Pass to Eason. Launches a 3. Hits the trifecta. 11 points in the game.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Smith no good. Chicago leading by 14. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Because he draws so much attention on offense, the D, look, they're going to have problems with Levine, and it opens up some great passing lanes for him.
And Şengün gets it to go.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Ball. And a nice finish on the layup. Ball's got 20.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
The drive by Brooks. And he slams it in one-handed.
And what a drive from Brooks. Just carving through the defense like me on the slopes in Aspen.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And these will be his second and third shots at the line here. And he drops the first.
Lonzo Ball. 2.
And so Ball nails both of them.
I'd like to call a little attention to Ball's determination, both on and off the court. You throw a challenge at him, and he will do everything in his power to overcome it.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure Coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Boy, it's been quite a game for Lonzo Ball.
And whatever the D has thrown at him, he's had an answer. His offense is coming naturally to him because he keeps things simple. You hear that, people? Keeps things simple.
Outside, Green. Pass to Smith. 1 second left. There's the drive. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Chicago. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so in the game for the Bulls, Williams and Vucevic are inside. White and Levine are out on the wings. And it's Ball in at the point. It's rebounded by Şengün. Rockets trail by 15. Here's Eason. Brooks with it. Now guarded by White. Brooks, the pass to Eason. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Now here's Şengün. Back to Smith. Outside Eason. Clock at 6. From outside the arc. Rebound by the Bulls. At one point, they led by 16.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Here's Levine. The shot no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Now here's Ball. Outside, Williams. And here is Vucevic. On the wing, Levine. Back to Vucevic. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. RJ, when you talk about Vucevic, is he the best NBA player ever to come from Switzerland?
There's an argument to be made. He has the most points by any Swiss-born player by far and the only All-Star game appearances. It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Brooks, the pass to Green. White with the steal. And now the Bulls in transition. And Ball throws it down.
When he puts it all together, Ball can put on quite a performance.
And Udoka has called timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Thompson, he's checked in for Şengün. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sidelines.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
Ali, thank you. Green for 3. Chicago with a rebound. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Back to Levine. Levine on the take. And Levine throws it down.
A ridiculous athlete. I love when Levine puts it. On the deck and goes through the lane like that.
Here's Thompson. Here he goes. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
One-handed tomahawk. That's a guaranteed highlight, B.A.
Check out the bench. They flew out of their seats after that. And so Thompson will bring it up for Houston. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Green, the pass to Eason. Let's go with a 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Eason.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Bulls.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And that's an important win. You never like to lose 2 in a row to a team, especially if you only see them 3 times.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Lonzo Ball.
The scoring effort from him.
Oh, wow!
Unreal!
That's what they came for.
Wow.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Green, the pass to Smith. Looking to get back on track. And that comes off the assist by Green.
A sometimes underrated playmaker, Green showing good patience and vision.
And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And so here is Chicago. 17 points was their biggest margin. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Here's Green. Pass to Thompson. Green with a screen on Williams. Eason against Williams. Out to Thompson. Here's the 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
The first free throw is good.
Zach LaVine. 2 shots.
Both free throws good from LaVine. There's 25 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Fires the 3. Eason can't get it to go. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win.
Three-pointer, Vucevic. On target from range.
Vucevic. 3.
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that...
K-Sport. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Fox is at the point. Monk out on the wing. And it's Sabonis in at the 5 down low. And for the Rockets, Dylan Brooks out there with Jalen Green. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Smith. And it's Eason in at the power forward. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Here's Thompson. Sacramento making their last shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Here we are, Greg, in game 1 of the NBA season. How does opening night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
And how about Sabonis getting up there and rising up to slam down?
Brooks outside. And Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Fox with the steal.
How about the reaction time on that pass? Quick. And what good work there to get in the way of it.
Monk, no one around him, hits the three-point bomb.
Well, Monk effective at spacing the floor, and he can fill it up.
For the Houston Rockets, they come in off a good outing against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Green drives in, and Green slams it in.
Oh, okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Takes it inside. Fox, no good.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Smith for 3. Monk grabs the board.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And you gotta love that 3-point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high arcing shot there. It gives it a good chance to go in from deep.
It's Thompson off the drive. Out to Brooks. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Sabonis. The Kings have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Monk outside. Sabonis' screen on Smith. Now, here's Monk. He has 6. 6 on the shot clock. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. DeRozan passes to Monk. Offline with his 3. It's trailed by 4. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Rockets are making progress. Coach Ime Udoka said it doesn't happen overnight. Changing habits and things like that takes time. Guys learn and grow at a different pace. My thing is getting us all on the same page. Not that far off. Kevin, they sure look like they're building in the right direction.
David, they are, and some good vets have helped as well. And we thank you for that report. Now, here's Green, following the missed shot by Sabonis. And Green gets it to go. Green's got 5 points so far.
And that was from another zip code. Green looking absolutely fearless there.
Fox kicks to Sabonis. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in.
You can see how much Green's worked on his defense. He's become a tough one-on-one matchup.
De'Aaron Fox, Brent, is a very special player, isn't he?
Well, Kevin, it's true. De'Aaron Fox is a blur in the open court, but it's his leadership that really has come along at such an early stage. And think about the run that he went on with the Kings just a couple years ago. He's not settling with that. He wants more. He wants to play in the postseason, and he's capable of getting any team there. And you see how dangerous De'Aaron Fox can be when he uses that speed.
Thompson, a screen on Fox. Fox against Green. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for the Kings. Murray, a screen on Thompson. Here's DeRozan. Nothing on the board. And stolen by Eason. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. Smith for three. Carries it from three-point range.
He's got confidence to let it go from anywhere beyond the arc, whether it's the corner or up top. Smith makes a defense work.
Here's Monk. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It goes on Dylan Brooks.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
The Kings shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Monk usually solid here.
Outside, Green. Shoots over Fox. And it's Houston with another. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
And that concludes a back-and-forth high-scoring. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Tari Eason is out there with Smith. Then it's Brooks. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Green in at the one. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets.
With his athleticism, Green plays a lot bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
And it's Fox with the jam.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Now here's Thompson coming off a solid outing against Philadelphia. Smith the pass to Brooks. Just 5 on the clock. From downtown. Shot by Eason. No good. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Sacramento's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, that gets everybody fired up. The point guard, De'Aaron Fox, up on the rim.
From deep, Brooks. Sacramento grabs the miss. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Rockets trail by 4. Now the Kings went from 3 seed in 2023 to out of the playoffs completely, Brent, last season.
Well, it speaks to how competitive the Western Conference was. You know, you got to realize, Kevin, Sacramento won just 2 less games than they did after that magical run in 2023. The West was just better, so the Kings got to fill some holes, find some pieces, and hopefully have some guys improve upon what they did last season.
It's Fox with the drive. Plenty of daylight on that shot. DeRozan's got 6.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
And Green puts up a deep 3, and right away they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there. They want to make sure they get it done. And they have a chance to win.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there. They want to make sure they get it done. And they have a chance to win.
for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Now, here's Fox. 8 points for him. Back them up. The three. They get it again. Here's Sabonis. Another shot. Pass to DeRozan. Outside, Fox. Over Green. Fox, no good. Rockets trail by 4. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Out to DeRozan. Got a piece of it. And it's Brooks in the corner. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Brooks has got his second best.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying the team offensively. He said it feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. I've had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time. Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
You are an unselfish playmaker. I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, DA, thanks. Fox goes in. Outside, Sabonis. Can they get it? And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
Here's Eason. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. The shot by Monk is no good.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first two shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Shot by Eason, no good. Now DeRozan. It's a tie game here in Houston. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
27. The Kings, 27.
Glad you could.
They look great on offense. The ball is flying around. Guys are getting open. It's enjoyable to watch.
Especially for those of us.
Now let's take a moment. And that'll do it for halftime. We send.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Jalen Green, he's really been playing well.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
into the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
On the floor for Sacramento. Len out there with Lyles. Then it's Ellis. Then it's Kevin Huerter. And it's McDermott in at the 3. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Now here's Ellis. Pass to Huerter. Ellis with it. And there's the drive. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
To the middle, knocked loose. And even 3-on-3 break. And a wide open look here for Ellis. The Rockets pull it in. Van Vliet outside. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Left side, Adams. And falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Adams has got it all tied up now for the Rockets. And it's Sacramento's ball. For 3, Ellis gets the three-pointer to fall. Ellis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Kings leading now by 3. Well, Brent, last season was disappointing for the Kings after being eliminated in the play-in.
Yeah, a little bit of regression. They did have some key injuries to some guys in the stretch of the season that was vital for them to make the playoff push. But I think it helped them realize just how fun the playoffs are and just how hard it is to get back there. And maybe in this offseason they come back a little bit more focused, knowing how loaded the Western Conference is.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Sacramento's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. The Kings have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. First one falls for. And Ellis drops them both. Shepard's checked in for the Rockets.
Number 15, Reed Shepard.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Lyles sets a screen for Ellis. That one goes. Count it. Ellis has got the lead up to 9 now for Sacramento.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Screen by Şengün. Can they get it? It's hauled in by Lyles.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
And the dunk by Len.
Yeah, you're not going to fool around much on the interior, especially if you're Alex Len, that big, that close, easy bucket.
Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
Kings ball.
While we have a chance, let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. The Rockets 4th.
And they were so awesome last year on the boards, blocking out, maintaining position, and finishing off possessions with the rebound. They are physical, and that effort afforded them a ton of extra possessions.
Fred Van Vliet is checked in for Shepard. Rockets trail by 11. Green gets to Şengün.
In the third, 2 minutes.
This one for 3. That shot misses.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
The other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Greg, what's the key thing Fred Van Vliet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
To end the cold streak, it's hauled in by the Kings. Ellis with it. Now Smith defending, and Ellis throws it down.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Easton passes to Smith. Three-pointer. Len with the block.
Well, putting the wingspan to great use, Len throws that one away.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Now here's Green. 12 points for him. Buries the long-range jumper. Green's got 15.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
And here is Lyles. Inside. Here's Len, and the dunk by Len.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Here's Smith. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Sacramento Kings out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes, and what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Tari Eason, Fred VanVleet out there with Brooks. Then it's Jabari Smith. And it's Thompson in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Monk with a screen on Thompson. DeRozan, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal.
That one on Thompson.
And I like the aggressiveness of DeMar DeRozan's game. He's constantly testing the defense, looking for any weakness he can exploit to get a bucket.
And the Rockets making a change here. Shepard's checked in. Thompson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on DeRozan.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
Green, he's checked in for Shepard. And so Thompson nails both of them. Sacramento leading by 17. Here's Fox. Outside for Murray. Good on the three-point shot. Murray's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this hot, a great chance to extend this lead.
Smith outside. To the inside. Latrey. Rebound by the Kings. Sabonis has got 8 rebounds in this game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Outside, Fox. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
There's Green with the three. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Third personal foul.
And we've seen some great scorers come into the league, but Green looks elite. Both the physical gifts and that fearless approach.
And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Fox against Green. Nice move. And there's the nice layup by Fox.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And so Green will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Another miss by Houston. Monk with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks. Fox kicks to Sabonis. Crafty move. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Green with a screen on Monk. And here's Brooks from outside. Sinks the three-pointer.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Monk, the pass to Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Green fires from way outside. Sabonis grabs the board.
2 minutes.
Sabonis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Outside DeRozan. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets. And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, it's settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Kings.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
Throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Kings.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. Was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for De'Aaron Fox.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
Brent, Domantas Sabonis is truly a player you can run an offense through.
Yeah, he's a guy that you can basically put anywhere on the floor, and all of a sudden good things are going to happen, whether he's playing out of the post and dealing with double teams, or he's at the top of the key, able to read the defense, using his vision and his ability as a big to drive the basketball. Domantas, one of the better playmaking fives that we have in the NBA.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Fox with the steal. Outside for Murray, and stolen by Thompson. Here's Eason. Three-pointer. It's good from long range.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up. And that's...
Thanks so much, David. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Brett.
in all the sports opening day.
Absolutely, Brian. Everybody's undefeated, everybody's optimistic, and everybody is eager to get going, whether you're playing or the guy on the sidelines drawing up plays.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Perimeter is filled up by Monk and DeRozan. The duo inside, it's Murray and Sabonis. And it's Fox in at the point.
And you hope this early foul doesn't dissuade his aggressiveness.
Now here's Levine. Vucevic, a screen on DeRozan. Here's Levine for three. Rebound by Sacramento. Fox outside. Pass to Monk. On the take. And yep, it's good.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Fox against White. And the layup falls.
Well, as a guard like White, you need to score inside. Force teams to respect you every day.
Grant, how about Kobe White going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes?
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level, so he has an exciting future in front of him.
Here's Ball after the Kings picked up a basket a moment ago. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And I like the mix of power and agility Ball uses inside. One way or another, he's going to get a shot.
Fox against Ball. Sabonis, the pass to Murray. That one falls. Nice feed from Sabonis.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
That's tipped. Monk with it. Guarded now by Ball. Back come the Kings in transition. DeRozan for three. Fox surveying the D. Shot clock at 6. Another shot. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
That's White shaking him off, creating room off the dribble.
Fox left side. Murray finds Fox. Fox powers it home.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, a little exclamation point. Monk against Ball. Takes a three. Hauled in by the Kings.
2 minutes remaining.
Fox, the pass to Sabonis. Count that one.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
A minute 53 left in the first quarter of the game. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Kings have to get better defensively. Coach Mike Brown said for us, it's about 5 guys guarding the basketball. When the ball moves, all 5 guys should move. We have some pretty good individual defenders, but we're not relying on them to shut down the great players. Brian, it's a team effort.
Defense on a string, Allie. Thank you. And Sacramento has possession after the basket by Chicago.
Even though he's just 6'3", Fox can really get up, including slamming it down in style.
White with it. Fox picks him up. On the wing, Levine. There's the triple. Connects from downtown. Levine's got 5 now.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Now here's Ball. Pass to Levine. Monk with a steal. The three from DeRozan. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Such a tricky cover. DeRozan baits the defender and makes him pay for it.
DeMar DeRozan, an impressive scorer who takes relatively few three-point shots, Greg.
Yeah, the arc is not his primary focus. He'd rather pick you apart in the mid-range, but he does it so consistently that the points pile up quick.
Now here's Ball. 27 seconds left in the first quarter. Sacramento leading by 10. Right side Murray. Back to Fox. The three is up. They grab their own miss. Sabonis can't hit.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Well, what's great about Kobe White is his commitment to raising his game. You look at him season to season, and he's always trying to do more.
Here's Ball. From downtown. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer.
And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for the Kings. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you think about the Kings here, guys?
Well, it's simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
On the court for the Kings, second quarter underway. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Fox and Monk make up the backcourt, and it's Sabonis in at the center position. White, the pass to Williams. No good from outside. And here's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Kings. They'll be off to Portland for a meeting with the Trailblazers after this one. That game will conclude the three-game road trip they're currently on. Bulls trail by 8. Will grant the Kings one of those up-and-coming teams that are knocking at the door.
Yeah, they have some stars, BA. They have some great role players, too. Part of their problem is they're in the Western Conference. It's so hard to just make the play-in tournament in that conference.
Vucevic gets the bucket.
Yeah, an impressive offensive rebounder. Vucevic isn't afraid of throwing his weight around.
Here's Fox. Out to Sabonis. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. The Bulls have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Williams passes to Levine. Back to Williams. And slammed it home, and a foul! A chance at another point at the line. It's on Keegan Murray.
Well, Levine is out there to finish plays, but if a guy is open, he'll make the extra pass.
Stan, your coaching career started in the 1980s. How are players different today versus then?
Well, look, players have always shared one thing. They want to be the best that they can be, and they want to win games. But the players now are bigger, faster, stronger, and more skilled. The rules have changed, so the game's a little bit less physical, particularly at the NBA level, but the players are just better.
And Ball gets it to go.
And we have seen Ball add some muscle over the years so that he can power through that contact.
And Fox powers it home.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. White against DeRozan. Outside, Williams. Ball looks over the floor. From the arc. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. Now the Kings in transition.
Didn't forget position. Sabonis is one of the best overall passers in the league.
Bulls trail by 7. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Fox. Oh, Fox gets up and throws it down.
Yeah, Fox is going off. I mean, he's gotten the ball on offense, and he's been relentless.
Outside Levine. Vucevic, a screen on DeRozan. Levine against DeRozan. 5 on the clock. Outside Levine. Off target from three-point range.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Outside Murray. Lets the three fly. That one falls. Nice feed from Sabonis. Sabonis has got his 4th assist in this one. Chicago has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. And there's the foul. It's on Malik Monk. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
1:06 left in the second period. Picked by Vucevic. Here's Levine. Taking them all on. Levine.
That's such a tough finish. Levine with outstanding focus to score through contact.
Sabonis with a screen on Ball. Fox against Ball. Sabonis outside. 6 on the shot clock. Murray from outside. Another three for Sacramento.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Outside Levine. Williams up top. Back to Levine. Vucevic, a screen on DeRozan. Ooh, Levine with another miss. Here are the Kings with the ball now. They're on a 14-6 run. Now DeRozan. Sabonis with a screen on White. Here's DeRozan. And so it's Sacramento. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center.
Hold on, I just got an alert on my phone. Ooh, half off bowling after the game tonight. Who's in? And let's move on now to those first 2 quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Bulls.
Where's the intensity?
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Torrey Craig out there with Smith. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Buzelis. And it's Dosunmu in at the 2. That's the group for Billy Donovan getting going here in the second half. Smith with a screen on Herter. And the basket by Dosunmu. Dosunmu's got his first basket.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
The Kings lead by 9. You know, Stan, for a team with such a proud history, the last decade has been a tough one for the Bulls.
Yeah, Brian, it really has. They've had competitive teams, but they haven't won a full playoff series since 2014. And for such a dedicated and passionate fan base, that's been really difficult for them, let alone the front office and people that want to turn this thing around as quickly as they can.
You're pushing the pace. Giddey using some speed to get his shot.
Here's Ellis. Giddey defends. Lyles a screen. Here's Ellis into the lane. Outside Jones. Pass to Ellis. And he lays it up and in. Ellis has got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Picked by Smith. DeSumo goes in, and that one is stuffed right through.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Here's Jones, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, the NBA draft is now split over 2 days. Commissioner Adam Silver said second-round picks have become increasingly important, and this allows teams more time between those picks, as well as a chance to reassess after the first round. Also, given the level of interest, it merited primetime coverage and exposure.
All right, Allie, thank you. It's going to hit. Offensive rebound. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Sacramento shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. The Kings lead by 11. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Jones. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Here's Ellis. Giddy defends. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ellis passes to Lyles, over Craig, and another miss by Sacramento.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Here's Lyles, yet to see a basket. Outside Herter, this one for 3. Who's Ellis grabs the board. Bulls trail by 11. And he drives in. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Looking agile on the attack. It's so good to see Buzelis taking the initiative on offense and capitalizing. He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Lyles a screen. There's Herter with the 3.
They have the lead, but their three-point game hasn't been as effective as it was in the first half.
Craig with it. Outside Giddy. Craig with a screen on Herter. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Yeah, Giddy keeping it simple there, taking what the defense gives him.
Ellis passes to Lyles. Here's Ellis. Giddy defends. Lyles. Knocked away. The Bulls trail by 7. DeSumo outside. Craig with a screen on Herter. DeSumo for 3. Rebound by Sacramento. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Herter. Back to Lyles. Jones with the ball. Shot clock at 6. From deep. Oh, he drains the 3, and he'll go to the line for one more. That one on Craig.
On top of the 3, you're also going to give him the and one? Just bad defense all the way around.
And here's Giddy. DeSumo for 3. It's blocked. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Kings on top, up by 11. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up.
We got to now start to anchor down defense.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. All right, a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth quarter. Fox and Monk make up the backcourt. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. And it's Sabonis in at the 5. White on the wing. He's covered by Fox. Here's Levine for 3. rebound by Murray.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him. Well, Stan, every franchise has their guy. What kind of things do you want your franchise player to exhibit?
Well, Brian, here's what people have to understand. The culture of your team is determined by your best player. If you want a hardworking, unselfish, competitive team, that best player, that franchise guy, has to embody those things.
Levine against DeRozan. Denied by DeRozan.
Wow. DeRozan showing you why you always have to be in good position on defense.
Fox outside. Pass to Sabonis. It's hauled in by White.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Here's Levine. In close. Levine puts it up and in.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Ball against Fox. With the teardrop. The shot won't fall. Good D by Ball. White finds Ball. Outside for Levine. Back to Ball. Williams a screen on Monk. Ball with it. And Sabonis picks him up defensively. Williams from long range. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Since halftime, they've been chucking up more shots from beyond the arc, trying to score in chunks.
Fox, a pass to Murray. Out to Fox. Pass to Sabonis. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his 3rd foul so far. All right, Stan, what's one rule you'd change if you could be commissioner for a day?
Well, first thing I want to know, Brian, if I get to be commissioner for the day, for that day, do I get Adam Silver's salary?
100%.
Brian, I'd get rid of all the replays.
All the replays. No more reviews. Human factor.
No reviews, no challenges. Let's play the game and keep the flow of the game going.
And he gets the bucket.
You got to commend the concentration White showed there. He doesn't get thrown off kilter easily.
Fox for 3. Rebound by the Bulls.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Levine feeling it out a bit. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Nice work by Levine to get inside and earn a trip to the line.
He drops the first one, and that brings him with an 8. Both free throws good from Levine. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Now here's Monk. Pass to DeRozan. DeRozan gets going, and the dunk by DeRozan.
Oh, yeah, don't let his age fool you. DeRozan is still an explosive athlete.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Sacramento.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
One other thing I've liked is how assertive they've been on D, swatting a good number of shots away as a result.
Look, he's an ideal modern wing. Levine has tremendous athleticism, length, a great three-point shot. He's been productive for years.
3-point. Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Kings.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They show tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for De'Aaron Fox.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
Ball passes to Levine. On the wing, Levine. 29 seconds left in the game. 6 to shoot. They get it back. For 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, he's a great passing center. You can run offense through Vucevic. Use him as a passing hub.
Now Fox. Off on that one. So it's Sacramento picking up the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And
Now,
here they are, game one of... Wow, it's fun to be here in Clark. This is the culmination of all the hard work put in over the summer.
Yeah, you talk to the players on both sides, and there's optimism about this upcoming year. We'll see if that optimism is justified over time.
Here's the starting group for Houston. They've got Tari Eason. Thompson is out there with Jalen Green. Then it's Jabari Smith. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. Deflects the pass, stolen by Levine. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Bulls shooting their first free throw of the game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
You know, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
Now, here's Ball. A special move before the shot. Ball's got his second bucket.
And he's got great speed, Ball does. This guy is really good at finding ways to slither through the defense.
And Green slams it in.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Ball, no good. And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
Now, here's Green, following the miss by Lonzo Ball. Green with a screen on Williams. Eason passes to Green. 6 to shoot. And the dunk by Eason.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive pass in the middle.
Ball against Thompson. The kick out to Williams. Levine sets the screen for Williams. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Levine. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Jabari Smith picks one up.
You know, when you think of Zach LaVine, his scoring comes to mind immediately, but he also rebounds effectively and passes it pretty good, too. Here's
Smith. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Eason's shot is good.
Oh, how about the vision from Smith? You have to know not just where, but when to deliver the ball.
Here's Levine, stolen by Brooks. Thompson passes to Eason. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. The part we hear a lot about the antics with Brooks, but he deserves more attention for his play.
I agree, especially on the defensive end, Kevin. He's one of the top perimeter defenders in the league, and some of what his antics are flowing out of is his competitive spirit. I still think he needs to tamp down the antics because that does take away from what he does, which is lock guys up and play with great competitive spirit all the time.
And there is the whistle that goes on Kobe White. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
A minute 50 left in the first. A deep three from Green. Rebound by Williams.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Levine. Lays it up off the glass.
And over the years, Levine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
Now here's Brooks. Still yet to score. 1:19 left in the first quarter. Green with the ball. Williams picks him up. And they take the lead. Chicago trailing here. Now, here's ball. Pass to White. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That's foul number 2 for him.
I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Levine, rebound by Smith. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. Green in the post. White covering. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. There's 38 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Ball feeling it out a bit. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
The Bulls have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. The Rockets trail. Thompson right side. Smith outside. Houston moving it around. Stolen by Ball. It's White on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. And White kicks to Williams. Outside, Ball. Back to Williams. He gets it up. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's the Bulls. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me, not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
You also have to admire how they challenge the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
And so in the game for the Rockets. Thompson is out there with Green. Then it's Tari Eason. Then it's Brooks. And it's Smith in at the center, locking down the middle. White looking around. Pass to Levine. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Houston.
Uh-oh. Changed his mind on the way up and tricked himself.
Here's Thompson. Excellent D there from Ball.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And he drives in. Here's Vucevic. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Drills it from outside.
Yeah, you know, it's a quirky release. There's no denying that. But he's a reliable shooter and scorer from the perimeter. Lonzo Ball making it happen.
Now here is Smith. Still scoreless. Basket good.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Outside, Ball. Pass to Vucevic. Launches it. Brooks grabs the board. For the Houston Rockets, they won their last contest in that game against the 76ers. Here's Thompson. Now Eason. Brooks setting the pick for Eason. Shot clock at 6. Here's Green. Rebound by the Bulls.
Houston foul.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Chicago leading by 4. Outside, Ball. And the 3 ball is good. Ball's got 6 in the quarter.
He's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Thompson passes to Smith. Eason with a screen for Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
And how about the force on that finish by Smith?
2 minutes remaining in the
For Chicago, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Vucevic is screen on Thompson. Ball against Thompson. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's one of the few mistakes they've made this half. Turnovers haven't been an issue for him yet.
Rockets trail by 5. Thompson with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. Ball against Green. Nice D from Levine. Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Magic. White down low. Brooks covering. White. Good. White's got the lead up to 7 now for Chicago.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
A 3-pointer is right on target.
Levine has a really good knack for when to fire off the catch. Absolutely dangerous offensive play.
And Green gets it to go.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Levine. He has 7. 32 seconds left in the first half of basketball. The kick out to Williams. Outside, Ball. Vucevic setting the pick for Ball. 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And it's Vucevic missing. Thompson dishes to Green. Thompson passes to Smith. It's stolen by Vucevic. That shot off. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bulls lead by 5. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment.
23.
The energy in their hometown is electric, man. You can tell these players are loving the positive attitudes.
And next up on the... And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Lonzo Ball.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Buzelis out there with Torrey Craig. Then it's Jalen Smith. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Dosunmu in at the shooting guard. Now here's Giddey. Pass to Dosunmu. Up top, Giddey, covered by Van Vliet. Dosunmu, the pass to Craig, and finished off by Craig.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting it get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Good on the triple.
You can see Şengün improving his three-point shooting over time. I think it's all about him remaining confident.
Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün, GA, is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Clark famously, Fred Van Vliet was undrafted. Why do you think he was overlooked?
Wow, I tell you, I think size. But, man, when you look at his intangibles, it's hard to not be impressed with what Fred Van Vliet has done. He is an incredible basketball player. Smart, tough, skilled, relentless. He's had a great career as an undrafted player.
And good that time. Giddey's got his first basket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alpie's had success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA, totally agree. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
A trusted floor general, Van Vliet, with the outstanding setup there.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for Şengün. Dylan Brooks comes in for Jeff Green. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Cam Whitmore. And Jalen Green subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. And the dunk by Smith.
And you see how fast Smith leaks out. He loves running in the open floor.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
2 minutes remaining.
To the middle. Here's Dosunmu. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Dosunmu's got his second bucket of the game to go. Now here's Brooks. Defense is right there. Back to Smith. Pass to Landale. Knocked away. And here is Dosunmu. We've got 1:28 left in the third. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Screen by Smith. Down low. Here's Buzelis. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And it's a 9-point Bulls lead.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Eason's checked in. Now, here's Ball. He's got 13. Vucevic's screen on Thompson. Ball. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Brooks. And the turnover again by Houston.
Not sure what he was thinking. About with that pass, just sailed it right out of bounds.
19 seconds left here in the third quarter. Outside, Levine. Vucevic's screen on Brooks. The layup off target. Got it up. The shot will not fall. And so it's Chicago in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so in the game for the Rockets. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Thompson is out there with Brooks. And it's Eason in at the 3, the small forward. No good on that one. The Bulls leading by 8. Here's Levine. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
On the wing, Thompson. Guarded by Levine. The shot by Thompson, no good. The Bulls shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. And the foul on Tari Eason. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Levine feeling it out a bit. Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. Outside Williams. Clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. Good. Great play by Williams. Set it up.
Vucevic possesses what I call a throwback big man game and really is most comfortable operating from this area of the court.
Thompson finds Şengün. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance. Points.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Levine against Brooks.
Lightning move off the dribble. No one can slide over in time. He beat the help. Results in Levine getting free throws.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
Houston making a switch. Green's checked in. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Levine dishes to Vucevic. And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Fourth team foul.
Pass to Vucevic. Fires the three. Knocks down the three ball.
Well, it's been a work in progress, but it actually has paid dividends. Vucevic has worked hard to become a legitimate three-point shooter.
Three-pointer, Brooks. It's all in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Connects from three-point range.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Şengün with a screen on White. Vucevic against Şengün. To stop the run, out to Brooks. 6 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot off. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Another miss by Houston.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Nobody near Williams. A three-pointer off the mark. Nuggets trail by 16. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Vucevic. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Chicago's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Outside, ball. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Smith kicks to Şengün. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Great dime that time by Smith Jr. there. You see the floor awareness really starting to improve.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Chicago.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And after dropping game 1 in this matchup, they managed to take the second of a 3-game season series. No question, that's a morale booster.
And partner, it sets up what should be a fantastic finale to the season series. Major bragging rights on the line that night.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Lonzo Ball.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
Eason's shot is good.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And you can sense that these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Şengün against Vucevic. Outside Williams. Pass the ball. Shoots the three. Green with the rebound. Here's Eason. Misses the three. And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. And the first one at the line is good.
Nikola Vucevic.
Both good from the line that time. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Brooks outside. Shoots over White. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Here's Levine. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down.